It's back. Been a while, I know. I apologise for the delay, guys. So we're into part 4 of the ZX6 project. Where has it been? What have you missed? I took the tail unit off the back just so that the locksmith could get access to the ECU. My hope was he was going to come here because I have a big battery that I've been hooking it up to, as you heard me try and start it. That wasn't the case, so it had to be trailered away to the locksmith, then it had to be trailered somewhere else, then there was a load of other things going on in everybody's lives and it kind of fell by the wayside. So the bike came back on Friday. I've done nothing apart from test the keys. Stand by. What have we got? We now have a bag of keys. So before I had one genuine Kawasaki key and one just key without the chip in it, I've now got 2 chipped keys and 1 non-chipped key. I have put them in and turned the ignition on, and with this one the immobilizer light still flashes. With these two, the immobilizer light does not flash. So the plan for today, and we might get the Bald come and join us, is I'm going to put the tank back on, plumb it up, put it in electrically. I don't think the battery that's in the bike at the minute is going to fix. It's too tall. I'll use my special jump backup battery thing over there. We're going to see if it makes any noises when it fires up. We'll see if the fuel pump primes. Hopefully it's going to fire tonight. Watch this space. Of course, the last time the paddock stands were used was on the M207, so I need to find the bobbins for the bobbins and change them over. Oh, that sounds like the Bald coming. These are what I need to change out. Good afternoon, sir. How are we?
Yeah.
Have a look in there. That looks okay. We're not okay. Needs to come in. That about right? That looks about right. So let's lock these in. I'm going to lock that one. See, that seemed quite tight already. Okay, going to lift. Maybe. Just watch that cable. All good. Thank you, mate. Okay, so the tank is over there. I think I'm going to pop the battery off. Oh, I suppose the other thing I might need to make it start is the tip sensor.
Throttle position sensor?
No, tip sensor.
Which is?
So they have a thing whereby if the bike falls over, the engine stops.
Oh, right.
And it's on the shelf over there. But we'll pop the tank in first.
Oh, I can't test them because
So yeah, my hope is it'll fire.
don't see why it wouldn't.
This is a bit weird because every time I plug the fuel tank in, I then have to unplug it again, and I struggle with how to undo the damn thing. Okay. So
It's pretty quiet.
funny guy. You don't need to record now.
Why not? It's funny.
Because I might need your help.
Okay.
So I guess I need your help holding this up.
Yep.
Okay, maybe slide it back a little bit. So the weight is at the back here. So if you can hold it up here.
Yep.
Because I've got the fuel pump to plug, the pipage here, which has now gone in.
Yeah, can it rest on something else? I don't like it resting on this wiring harness here.
Yeah, just lower it down a little bit.
Okay. Smells like fuel.
Yeah. In enough? Doesn't seem to want to click in.
Let me know if you need it higher or lower.
That sounds promising. That's that one, and then I need the other end of this, which is in the bike somewhere. Is it this one? No, it is not. It is not that one either. Can you just lift, just not very high? Oh, it's this one up here. This is the one I can never figure out how to undo. So it goes that way. I think that just lifts up. That lifts up, okay. So I'll know for next time. So that's done. That's going to be the trip sensor. So we'll just feed that down there. And then we'll just lay it forward and see if it can sit on something. That'll do. Right. The other thing I'm going to plug in is the trip sensor, which I've got to find. Because what I don't want to do is go to all this trouble and then be completely baffled because the trip sensor is not plugged in.
Right.
So that is the trip sensor. We have a wee connector doober there. That'll be that way around. And obviously having that the right way up-ish. It says up on it. Does that mean it goes that way around? So that seems reasonable. So I need power. So I've got a negative there, and there should be a positive. It's a bit awkward to get to say the least. That's the positive. So I'm going to use your old car battery down here.
Sure.
And as a, hopefully we'll have some fuel pump primage. Hopefully. This doesn't look janky at all, is that? That's the other thing, it's not on the thing. What's that one? Getting them the right way around helps, doesn't it?
Oh, Jesus.
And then this one onto there. That's particularly risky. Okay, so do you want to come in and film?
Sure.
We're already filming. I want the dash.
Do we have a fire extinguisher?
Not handy, no.
I see.
So with the non-chipped key,
Non-chip.
if we turn it on, it might, so that's to not run. So we have the FI light is flashing,
Yes.
as we would expect.
Yes.
It will turn over, we know it'll turn over,
Yes.
but it won't fire. So that's that key. Nothing has changed with that key. And we have two other keys. So now, and it didn't come up with fuel, which it did before, because it knows the fuel tank's attached.
Do you have this attached?
So the pump is pumped, is like the plumbing is, yes, and
Yes.
the electricity is, yeah.
Okay.
So it didn't come up with fuel on there.
Right.
Now, if the fuel pump primes, it might or it might not, because the kill switch is set to not run.
Noises.
We did get noises which we didn't get before. Still no fuel pump priming. Are we ready?
Ah! Yeah.
Fingers crossed, folks.
Oh, it's alive!
Go! We should have taken bets on whether it was going to fire first go. High beam works.
I mean,
I can't believe it. Yay! First fire.
yeah.
It sounds okay. First go. Sharp.
Yeah.
That sounds alright. It doesn't sound like it's only firing on 3 or...
No.
Because the fuel's old, so
Yeah.
that was potentially a consideration. The injectors was potentially...
off.
Hey?
Turned off.
Why?
Because otherwise we won't be able to hear you.
Microphones.
No, but
So that's that key works. I thought it might take longer than that. I didn't expect it to fire quite as easily as that. Literally first go. I thought because crappy fuel, it's been sitting in it a while, the injectors might be crappy. Let's try the Kawasaki key. Now we're getting fuel pump prime.
yeah.
Okay. Hey, she fires. We have a bike. We have drive. Do we have a kill switch? We have a kill switch as well. Awesome.
Rider to work tomorrow.
Not so much. Hey! So phase 1 is now done. For those that don't know, phase 1 is get it running. And it's taken 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Because life gets in the way, right? Phase 2, we're required to have an inspection on this bike because it's been off the road for a while. So phase 2 is going to be prep it for inspection and get it inspected, which is going to be new tyre, probably fork seals, replace the brake fluid. It needs the fairings put back on and probably some cosmetic stuff, probably very JDM and cable ties and drilling holes to make it look a bit more secure. I need to cut a key for the fuel tank because the keys I've had cut don't fit. What I'll probably do is I will take the wafers out and I'll just file the wafers down so that all keys work in it, or all of the keys I have work in it. What else do I need for the inspection? That's probably about it for the inspection. And then once it's inspected and passed and it's road registered, then it's going to be made to look pretty. That is the plan.
Prettier.
No, because the fairings are pretty horrific at the moment.
Yes.
Which is why they're covered in paint on the shelf there. I will do a full cost breakdown of the whole thing from start to finish at the end, so you guys know how much I am into this. I like it, it runs. And then the plan is I'm going to ride it for a while and see how I go with it. I generally wouldn't buy a 600 to ride, but it'll be, for me to have a project, I need to have something that I'm interested in riding, and I'm interested in riding this.
It'll be quick, light.
It's very light. Moving it around the garage, it's really, really light.
Yeah.
I'm chuffed, man.
Yeah.
She runs.
She runs good.
So there we have it, folks. We're done for the evening. Part 4 is complete. Part 5 is going to be starting to prep for the inspection. As always, thanks very much for watching. Do the like, subscribe, comment thing. The comments are really helpful to us. Thanks for watching, guys.